Okay. Um, oh, I can hear myself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to timestamp things so that if you want to skip my talking, you can totally skip it. And those will be in my description. Some of you may be wondering why my face is just like slightly lopsided or like part of my face doesn't move the right way. When I was younger, I had something called Bell's palsy, where your facial muscles get paralyzed for an unknown cause. And now that I'm getting older and aging, you can actually notice it a lot more than when I was a little bit younger. And now that I'm on camera more, I can actually see it. And because I've been wearing masks for almost 2 years now, like I hadn't noticed how more prominent it was. So nothing's wrong with me now. It's just once your nerves get damaged, they don't necessarily work the same way. And as you age, you just decay. So, sorry, that's a little weird. Maybe I won't post that, but all right. Okay, so I have been trying to do another Vlogmas. I thought I was going to be able to do it every day, but the reality is that once my school went on Christmas, well, 2 days before my school went on Christmas break, I was too tired those 2 days. And then once Christmas break started, I was actually really, really full in my day to day. As many of you know, I have 2 kids. Um, but I did want to do Vlogmas day 14 through day 21, so about a week that I've missed, which is okay. I think maybe I'll finish every day, or maybe I'll just do one last final one. But I did make a list of all the things that I wanted to talk about. That is my Costco list. See, I made a whole list. So on the 14th, the last day I recorded, about the 13th. Yeah, so on Tuesday, the last day I recorded, I actually had a short conversation with one of my coworkers, and they said, "Oh, like I tried to finish grading so I don't grade over break." And I was like, I should do that. So I went into this flurry of grading all the things I needed to grade that were like quick. So things like notebook checks, making sure students did their reflections. I actually really like to read their reflections um, because I think that it's really important to know what students are thinking about what they just learned or where they're struggling. How do I say it? Most of the time my students just write whatever, honestly. I don't blame them. As long as it's like written out well, I'm kind of like, this is your reflection. Do with it what you want. Other times I have students who share a little bit more and I like to read those too. So you never know where you're gonna get. So if you find my YouTube channel, students, I actually read all your work, even if I don't give you feedback on everything. I am only one person, I cannot give enough feedback. So I was in this hurry, this flurry of just grading. So I was busy. It was, yeah, I'm glad that my coworker told me that. Then the 15th was, which was the last day, of Wednesday, I still had a lot of grading, and I realized I had to finish all of my documentation and filing the things away so that it could be like safe during break. Like I locked my desk and everything, but I kind of wanted it to be in the general safe of the room we're in. So I was like, oh, I need to do that. So I did that like um, at the end of the day. So in my last 30 minutes from 3:30 to 4, I like put in all the paperwork. I filed it all up. I put it away, I unlocked, I logged, and then I had a chaperone. I ended up chaperoning for 1 hour because we had somewhere else to go right after, and it was really, it was so funny and hilarious, and like the kids are so creative. They did like a human Christmas tree fashion show thing. Anyway, I think if I can blur out their faces, I'll put it up. It was really funny. Um, Not funny like but like it was just really like super fun. It was fun and it was a little bit like cheeky, so that was good. 3, but he looks very large, and I also knew that if you don't have a ticket, you don't get like a physical ticket, and the physical tickets are kind of cool. Maybe I will show you that. So our kids got, I'll just show you. There we go. So each ticket comes with a little film strip and a little scene. This one is from Ponyo. My kids love Ponyo. This one's also from Ponyo. So they got the Ponyo ones, which I was really grateful for. I was like, yes. Anyway, but they're so cute. Okay, here's the back. This is the back of a child ticket. They stamp it once you go into the movie. Anyway, so because I know my children, I got that extra ticket for my son so that he could have a, what is it called? A souvenir. It was really fun. So let me just pop in the footage right here. All right, did you like it? um, you can't actually film inside. It's no photography, and they're really kind of strict about it. Um, and they tell you when you come in, and if you try to do it, they will kindly ask you to leave. So if you ever go, just enjoy it. It was really nice to be present there, and it was really fun to see the artwork. The other thing that is included with your entrance is a short film, a Studio Ghibli short film that's only shown in the museum. And we had one, and I won't like, I don't even know. The one we had no spoken parts. There was no like dialogue in the one that we saw, but you could still track with it. There's other ones that do have dialogue, and I've read that the dialogue is in Japanese with no translation. But they're short films, and with short films, you tend to know exactly um, what they're going for without necessarily needing dialogue. That's one of the things that's actually really cool about short films. So, totally recommend, and it's not that expensive. Um, which is like what I need in my life. I need free and cheap. But tickets are hard to get. Like, I have been trying for 5 months since we got here to get tickets. On the weekends, it's really full and they sell out really quickly. Within like 20 minutes, all tickets to Ghibli are sold out. During the weekdays, once the borders open up, it's probably easier to get tickets during the weekdays. We went on a Thursday, so the 16th, and it was fine. It was like we went right at 10, and then by 12 is when things started to get a little bit more busy. Um, at 11:30 we decided we were going to do lunch, and then we did lunch there, and then we finished up around 3. So no, around 2. So we were there for 4 hours, and we have 3 little kids all together, all of us. So I think 4 hours is probably the limit for most children. Um, yeah. Then on Saturday, on Saturday, so I've wanted to go to Universal Studios in Japan for like a year. So it's not that recent. We're not gonna go. It's in Osaka, and probably the best way to get there is through plane, and we can't afford that right now. Um, the next best thing is we went to the Nintendo store, and I have like a few clips of that, so I'll put that in right here. Not very long, so I'll put that in. Um, and it was really fun. I really like, can you tell I like cartoons? So it was fun. We got like I don't know what we got. We got like 1 or 2 things for Christmas. So our kids really like a couple of the characters. So we were like, okay, let's get you a Christmas present. This year we're not doing too big of a Christmas because we don't have like a ton of income, but it's okay. The kids will be fine. So that was fun. The only reason we were in the Shibuya area was because I wanted to go to IKEA to pick up something for Christmas Day. Okay, and then I forgot to pick up the thing that I needed. So I picked up one of the things that I needed, but then I did not pick up the lingonberry sauce that we needed for our friend dinner that we're gonna have on the 26th. So we're gonna have to figure that out. I think my friend's going to go get it because she'll be nearby the area. Anyway, it'll work out. So that's why we were there. We went to IKEA first to do like the Christmas shopping. My husband has Swedish heritage, so we do a few celebrations um, that are like norms in Sweden. Um, yeah, so I know you're thinking like, is IKEA actually Swedish? You know what? It's as close as it's gonna get. I am not about to go find lingonberries and like make a sauce, right? I cannot. I am, you don't know a lot about me, internet, but I am not a very good cook. At the department store in Shibuya where Nintendo is, they also have another Pokemon Center, and this one's kind of cool. And I've made a couple shorts about it, but I'll put in some of the footage I have of that right here. I love Pokemon. So I love Ghibli, I love Pokemon, I love Nintendo. Um, yeah, I have for most of my life. I think I didn't understand where Nintendo came from. Uh, as a child who grew up in Guatemala, I didn't know where the cartoons I was watching from came from. I didn't know any of these things. And um, it wasn't until I was maybe like 15 or 16 that I found out that this was called anime and that it was from Japan. So I've only known about half my life where the things that I like are coming from. And I was like, oh, that's so cool, Japan. And I was like, okay. And then I never imagined that I would live here until maybe 3 or 4 years ago. So yeah. Anyway, so we went there too, and I put that in. Uh, the 19th was Sunday, and we rested, but also spent all day cleaning because we had an inspection the next day from the fire department here in Japan. So we cleaned. It just looks so cute. And we needed to clean, it's like the year-end cleaning here anyway, so it's normal. And we cleaned all day and rested and cleaned and rested and cleaned. My son also woke up with an eye infection, so that was really sad. On Monday um, we went to the doctor's after we finished cleaning, and our friend came over to drop off some stuff, and then we went grocery shopping too. So we got some drops for my son's eye, and yay! Praise God, it's getting better. It was a sty. Um, I don't know how a 3-year-old gets a sty, but it's better. I was getting worried. Yeah. And then on Tuesday, what did we do Tuesday? On Tuesday we went to Costco. We don't have a car. Okay. Costco in Japan. If you miss the US craziness of Costco, like just go to Costco Japan. It is the same thing. Um, and it was really I like going to the one we go to because there's like an outlet mall there. So we ended up going to the Lego store, and I'll post some of that here. And at the Lego store, it's just nice. There was nobody there because it was a Tuesday morning. And then at Costco, it was a little busy, but it was a lot less busy than when we go other days. Usually it's like busy. This time it was like less than busy. And we usually do our grocery shopping locally, but because we have friends coming, we wanted to do a little bit more bulk buying, and we also do like one bulk buy at Costco a month, uh, because it's cheaper for us, even with passenger fare and all that. It's still cheaper for us to purchase some things in bulk. And I also have gluten allergies and other food sensitivities, so we need to get some products that tend to be more expensive locally in Japan. If we get them at Costco, they're actually much less expensive. So we did that, came home, chillaxed, and then Thursday is today. No, Wednesday. Wednesday we went to Tokorozawa, which is like a shopping area, and I got gongcha again. I didn't record anything. We were with our friends. I don't like to record when I don't like basically I don't record my family or my friends and post it online because so we went to Tokorozawa, and I went to Uniqlo, where I learned that there are no cashiers and you just like put your basket of stuff, and like the machine knows what you're getting and the price. And I was like, no, it can't possibly know. But it knew. Um, and that's when I realized I am getting older. because some things don't make sense to me. But then I decided to look it up, and the process is, it makes a little bit of sense now. I mean, it's been around for a few years, so I don't know why I was so surprised. So we went to Uniqlo and we went to Muji, which is like a no name brand that's also a brand that sells pretty decent quality stuff that yeah, it's not too expensive. It isn't like cheap. It's not like the Daisos, but it's not like high end. It's like somewhere in the middle of things that are useful and needed. Then we came home and we watched the Lego movie with my kids for the first time, and they had tons of fun. And then because we are a little too loose during vacation, they got to watch the Lego movie, the second part, which is fine. It's fine. They don't watch that many screens. They usually play, but yeah, it was nice to have a movie on that we could all watch and enjoy. And now it is Thursday morning for me. And I'm gonna have to edit this. And I am finally did Vlogmas, which is I'm glad, because I was like telling my husband, I was like, I said I was gonna do this every day and I didn't. And he was like, you don't have to do things every day. He was like, you can take a break. And I was like, okay, you're right, I can. So I did. So yeah, it is December 23rd here, Thursday, and I did it. I did my Vlogmas. Okay, well, adios. I totally forgot to say goodbye. And now the sun's on my face, so adios.